Alright, this is where it all comes together. On page 24, we are asked to name the keys, then rewrite the passages using key signatures instead of accidentals. So some things to remember here is that we will always be in a major key, because that's all we've learned so far. And your options are really limited to C major, G major, F major, and D major. So what I'd like you to do is to go through and just highlight any of the accidentals. So we've got a B flat, a B flat, anything else in this one? So I'm seeing two B flats. And what key has got two B flats in it? Well, if you look at the previous page, you will see that it's quite clear that F major contains B flats. And another thing to look at is that this piece actually starts on F, and you might find it actually ends on F as well. So that's not a hard and fast rule, but it's something to look at. It really just gives you an indication of the tonality of the piece. So we've now identified the key. They then want you to write it out using a key signature instead of an accidental. So you'll of course start with your treble clef. Okay, now you'll see here we've got a time signature. We learnt about that earlier in the book. So you've now got to decide whether you do the time signature first or the key signature. And how do you do that? Well, it's the same every single time. And a way you can remember it is that it runs in alphabetical order. So time signature starts with a T, and key signature starts with a K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K for key signature. L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T for time signature. So first is always key signature and then time signature. So remember, we were in F major, which has a B flat, and you've had lots of practice writing out the key signature for F major. And then don't forget your time signature for 4. And just as a recap, the top 4 is telling us that there are 4 beats in the bar, and the bottom 4 is telling us that we're dealing in crotchet beats. Okay, then you can go ahead and just copy out the notes exactly as it was above. Just be very careful when you come to this note, which is your B flat, you do not need to put that accidental in because the key signature takes care of that. You can go ahead and complete that